Okay, we're back. Now, I know all of you have been waiting for this. It has been a while. So, let's go ahead and have pure satisfaction. Beautiful. Ooh, excuse me. Finish off my little snack right here. And then away we go. Actually, looking at this, it looks like you can't hear it. So I'll just turn this off for a little bit while I finish chewing this. It should be quick. Alright, there you go. The middle mouse wheel is not working again for some reason. I think it's because I always end up dropping it. My power clicker doesn't work, and I was super sad about that because all my clicking games are so much harder to do now. Alright, quick reminder of what we got. We have, of course, the trusty 7mm Empress Magnum for our big game, and almost everything in between. The Zagan Varminator. The Zagan Varminator for small to medium game, and of course the Zarza 15 for our absolutely smallest game. Well, we were saying we would probably get killed by a yak. Now, as far as I know, there's no way to call. Oh wait, there they are. Oh, there I see us. But I only see females. Yeah, we'll leave them be. We don't care about them. It's okay, dog. It's okay. Let's go. If we're lucky, we'll come across a snow leopard. Come on, dog. Yeah, for whatever reason, now I have to press the very front of the mouse wheel in order to get it to work. Oh, in other news, that bug bite that I thought? Nope, it was an ingrown hair. Very tender spot. Soft skin. Come on. Okay, so yeah, no, we don't really have anything planned out too well. We are just trying to ensure we finish up the story mission. And then we'll continue on with the story missions of previous that we were on. I believe we had left off on Parque Fernando, and then we were moving on to Virunga. And seeing as how I also don't have my car today, my brother needed it for work. Or his work, because of the car theft for the sister-in-law. Yeah, they're still waiting on the license plate to get back on that for them so she can actually drive it around, because if not, she doesn't have a license plate on either of them, so that's not happening. But yeah, no, so our times are a little wonky today, but that's absolutely fine, so we can go for the full 3 hours for both of them. And I swear, next time, I'm going to get my Kokoni salmon. I want my salmon. I think that has to go... Ooh. No, nothing. I was to go back to the time I did go to Alaska. We went to one of the... It wasn't a reservation, but it was definitely an Indian, Native American, whatever, I don't care. You know what I mean. home. God. It's not a village. I guess a town? Yeah, sure. We'll just say town. We went to one of their towns, and they took us to their cultural center there. And at the cultural center, they gave us the tour. They did the whole display. And I don't know what it is, but I keep on getting invited to powwows. I'm just like, wait, I'm not Native American. I mean, yeah, I have that blood in me, but I am not, as you would call, a Native American. Oh shit, fox. And it's a female. I do believe she is down. Yep. Fucking one shot. I hope I didn't take out her skull. Come on, it's just a rock. But yeah, so we went through the cultural center there. I forget the tribe's name from where they're descended from. But they gave us dried salmon as a snack. It's actually really tasty. Gruesome Dread in the chat. Hello and welcome. It was a female. And it's a female fox. Gruesome, are you saying I should not be equal to both sexes? Are you saying that just because it is a female, I should let it live while just killing the males? Ah, damn. We blew out her brains. Actually, no, we didn't. We absolutely missed her brains. Oh, well. Well, like you said, Gruesome, she wasn't really worth much. It's over 1,000 coins, though. Female, 3.81 kilograms at a 3.88 trophy rating. She would have been a silver. Too bad. Bronze stamp with her little derpy nose. There she is, just running in the pack. Oh, God, it's me. Strangers are out there. Boom. Right there. Literally. That is almost perfectly lined up. That is true. It was a female. Now, unfortunately, because of that, of course, everything's probably long gone. Okay. So we followed this path, and we're going to go off-roading for a little bit, and then right up there. Very small fox. Yeah. Anyone over that way? Just on the lookout always in case there's a snow leopard somewhere. I don't know the snow leopard's territory yet. I'm going to assume it's somewhere up in the high region right over here. Maybe over here. But I think we've come across almost all of the animals now. We've come across the yak, the Bengal, go around. Come on. There you go. Ah, that's right. I really wish that they would give us a way to organize the animals by areas that they're in. We've come across the Barashinga, the Bengal tiger, blue sheep. Yeah, we come across those. Excuse me. There's the Greylags. Yeah, we've come across those guys as well. The Nilgai, we've come across them. The Northern Red Muntjac. Yeah, no, I think we've come across all the animals then. Aside from the snow leopard. That's the last one. Alright, so we get here, and then we just go straight. Oh, excuse me. Trying to adjust the monitor. The problem with having an adjustable monitor is that at a certain point, the things that hold it in place will wear down. So as you're trying to get it centered, like you nudge it accidentally over time, or you're trying to readjust it for something, and it's just always tilting off like just a couple centimeters, where it's not terrible, but you notice it, and it's like, no, 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 I can't have that. Let me guess, more foxes. Oh my god, I'm right. Lo and behold. This time we need to find a fox whose brain isn't so easily accessible. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we got a snowstorm rolling in. Which means it's just going to be really hard to find the snow leopard, if, again, there are any this direction. And also, more annoyingly so, the wind is sort of against us. Let's hope it shifts further to the southeast. Now, see, here's the other thing. You would think during a blizzard, you would be a little more obfuscated. Or, at the very least, drop down by a level. Not just all the way. But no, nothing happens. And even if you get the weather perk, it doesn't affect snow regions, because the snow regions came out after those perks were made. Sun needs to make up his mind. Speaking of sun, what time is it? 11:16. Okay, no, that's fine. Oh wow, I can't even see beyond. That would be a crazy sight. I think I've only done that once, and that was I think that was when we went up to the sequoias, and we actually got to the point where we were above the cloud line. It definitely is such a like a surreal thing. Oh, ooh, there's a snow leopard. We must have walked right past it then. No way. No way. There it is. We walked right past him. He's sitting pretty far away at 200 meters. 260 even. No, bring that scope back. It's got a crazy mating call, that's for sure. Alright, so long as he's facing the wrong way, let's just try and get closer to him. And I want to keep him right here because this is where we have an angle. Or at the very least we can see him before he gets behind cover. Ah, he's eating. Okay, so he's going to be there for a while then. What's the map say? 9 to 12. Ooh, he's not going to be there for long. The problem is if we try and go to the left, we're going to be going down and he's going to be blocked. Let me see. I wonder if I can scare him to turn a little. Oh. No, he's still calm. 170, that's not bad. If we do it right, we can still pierce his lungs. $50, $25, 0. We fucking got him. Let's go. We got our first snow leopard. Wow. I was totally talking and working up the storm saying, yeah, no, we're going to find the snow leopard. It's the last animal we're looking for. Come across his tracks. It's like, oh, hey, there it is. Wow. Talk about luck. Okay, he was walking here. There's the meat he was eating. And just the one, okay. Oh no. Non-vital organ? Shit. Okay, okay, hang on. There are still other non-vital organs that you can hit and still, because the bleed rate was incredible. He didn't get far at all. Did I pass him? Oh, no, right here. There he is. His super bushy tail. Ah, no. Wow. Okay, okay. He was just a gold. But still, damn. And wow, he's really fragile. He died to that? Okay, stomach and intestines. That's pretty big bullets. But everything else was correct. Ah, Wee Woo's back as well. Only found one. That's only because I noticed its footprints. Same here. Took me a few in-game days to get him. It was only a 6, so it wasn't very high level. Yeah, nah, this one was a 6 as well. So, looks like they start out at 6. Anything less than that, you definitely don't want, unless you have no choice or you want one. Super hairy. He looks kind of scruffy right there on the chest. 58.26 kilograms at 26.67 trophy rating. Silver stamp, unfortunately, with 1,610 in cash. I feel bad because I know how rare of a creature they are, but that's awesome. First snow leopard. There's a yak down here. We'll see if we can get a position on him. Mine was still only a gold, but it was a caramel fur type. Ooh. I mean, I don't know enough about the fur types for snow leopards to know if caramel is good or regular. Oh boy, this guy's really into the thick of it here. There's no guarantee on how big it is, and looking at it, there's the yak pies right there, so if he is there, he was probably too close. Yeah, no, let's just move on. There are plenty of yaks being a herd creature that they are. But unfortunately, that also goes to show that sadly the snow leopards don't do that. I was kind of hoping that all the big cats would be able to do the stalk capabilities, but nah, it looks like only the tigers. It's kind of weird when you think about how. Let's just like compare the equivalent of them. The lion is its own category because it's not only is such a big cat, but it's also the weirdest one because it's a social cat. However, you go to the other spectrum of that, we don't have social cats in any other area. Not so much. But most of the cats that we do have are big solitary hunters, i.e. the tiger, the puma / cougar, jaguar, and leopard. So it's always kind of weird how that the lion is the outlier of the big cats, because it's such a strange thing comparatively. Don't get me wrong, they still do the stealth, they still got that part to them, but their power does come from their social abilities. Pretty much said tigers were a test with a stock feature. Well, I say test successful. Like, you go to North America, you have the pumas, the jaguars. You go to South America, you get the jaguars and the pumas as well. So those big cats alone are kind of like the tiger in that sense, where the tiger is solitary for almost all its life, aside from during certain mating cycles or whatever the natural situation is. Droughts or famine, something like that, where they're forced to get together because that's where the resources are. But then past that, yeah, no, they're absolutely solitary. So you get these cats that are so similar by nature. The only difference between, say, the puma and the cougar to the tiger is the muscle mass. So that just kind of goes to show that the animals that they hunted here in the Americas were much smaller, much more leaner, and faster even. Well, no, wait, actually, now that I mentioned speed, there's another specialized cat, the cheetah. Totally forgot about them. Yeah, no, so Africa actually does have 2 specialized cats. They do have and actually, the jaguar would count as the silent stalker stealth cat. So no, Africa has all of them. Here in the Americas, we did have a lion species once before, but I think the Native Americans wiped them all out because, you know, good God, there's a cat that's almost as tall as I am and wants to eat me. We must kill it. One of those reasons. It's rare, but male tigers have been seen taking care of their young. Males. I haven't really heard anything about that. However, I do know that the female tigers are definitely super protective, and I know this because I watched, really long before the woke arrived and ruined everything, there was this guy called Tiger Man, who was the equivalent of Bear Man, but, you know, Tiger Man was also smart about it and didn't just go out into the wilderness with tigers. No, he was actually the founder of a place called Tiger Valley, which is a tiger preserve in Africa. God, what was it? He's got a relationship with the, not like a relationship, but he has a business relationship, or maybe it's even the same guy now that I think more and more about it. But he's also the guy who has the white lions in Africa as well. By no intention, it's just that white lions are also considered either highly prestigious to some tribes, but also could be seen as devil incarnate in other tribes. So he took these in to protect them, but he was also thinking, it's like, this place is great for big cats. That's why they thrive out here. So he thought, what if I introduce the tigers here and see if they can thrive? And he created a place called Tiger Valley. And he's got some big-ass tigers that have grown up there. They did, like, one major documentary on it, and then the wokeness happened, and people were distracted, and they stopped caring. I think he's still running it. I don't know. Story about monogamous tiger. When his mate died, he followed the people who were watching them to where they buried her and stayed there for a while before moving on. Aw. That's very sweet in an animalistic way. But anyway, going back to the original thing that we were going on about tigers caring for it, the tiger had actually been raised up with the lioness's cubs. And when the lioness was out hunting, the tigress stayed behind and was watching over the young ones. It didn't really interact with them because I think it was more so like, oh, I don't want to touch the baby in case my sister, mother, whatever the tiger sees the lioness as, would come back and say, "Oh, you touched my kid, I'm gonna kill you," or some shit like that. But she started to do this loud chuffing call, and the lioness seemed to recognize that call because they were recording at two different scenes. There was one guy who was walking with the lions, doing the perimeter walk, because they've always been hand raised by humans, and he raised them, so he does it with that confidence. While the other members of the team were recording the tigress, who was just watching the lion cub, and they were saying, it's like, we're kind of nervous. We don't know what's going to happen because, you know, one's a tiger, one's a lion. But then the tigress started to do the chuff and call and brought over the lioness, who almost instantly recognized the call. And the guy who was walking the lioness was all like, "Huh, that's weird. What's she doing?" And, "Oh, that's so-and-so, the tiger, calling." "Oh, she recognized that call." And then they ran over and, yeah, no, it was really weird. Two different species of cats raising the cubs together. And I'm pretty sure that's kind of like a forced behavior. Not intentional force, but just a forced behavior because they were in that environment and so it was learned. It's not where it's all like the lioness and the tiger are sitting in school. It's all like, you will learn to love each other, but I don't want to. I have stripes, she doesn't. Are you saying you're different? Yeah. But stuff like that. And the only reason I'm kind of hesitant to go like super, "Oh, that's the love of an animal for his mate for you," especially with tigers. Tigers can be cannibals, so I'm just kind of thinking, it's like, are you sure it's not just there to mourn the loss, or is it there to see if there's any scrap left remaining? Yeah, no, that's a thing that a lot of us like to gloss over about a bunch of predators. They're cannibalistic. They'll eat each other if they're really hungry. And don't get me wrong, we eat each other if we're super hungry. But whenever we have family members and, you know, we're trying to introduce them into each other, I don't expect my uncle to eat me and then try and take my mom. That'd be very weird. Gross, even. Oh, and of course, that's all after he had to kill my father, his brother. So, there's that part of the animal kingdom that all of us like to gloss over about the harsh, brutal reality of being an animal. So, nah, you keep your animalistic nature. I'll take my human sentience any time of the day. 7 to 11. Yeah, these rabbits are gone. If we can, let's stick to the higher area so we can see down. If all we're going to miss out on is rabbits within this little forest, I will accept that. I think one of the sweeter ones that I saw was in India, and there was a leopard and her cub. They were just moseying around, doing the usual, interacting with the outlying villages, and people were all like, "Oh, we don't want to hurt it, but we also don't want to be killed by it or lose any of our animals to it." So while they were monitoring her, they noticed the cub, and it's like, okay, well, let's monitor the cub as well. So they had to capture the cub, chip it, get all the blood tests, do all the works and whatnot. And of course, mom was freaking out. But they did it all within a single day, and then that very next night, they basically put the cub in a little plastic tub with little holes in it, and put a book on top of it so he couldn't move it. And they left him out right where they found him, which was on the outlying field. And so from there, it's all like, okay, just let the mom come and get him. And so the mom's all there. It's all like, "What are you doing inside here?" "I don't know. I'm trying to find my way out." And these little cubs just trying to paw his way, and it's adorable. Just giant old murder mittens just kind of uselessly pawing at the plastic. And then mom comes by and just... female. Comes by and knocks the whole thing over with the baby inside. It's like, oh, geez. But then afterwards, very sweet story. They run off into the jungle. Damn it, I'm trying to take a drink. Well, there's our mail. Actually, The only reason I'm saying this is because we have the wind on our side. If I can just find a good spot. Ooh, wait, if I can't get a good spot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was weird. Where's a good spot? As long as they're quiet, maybe he'll come back, or at the very least he won't run too far away. Okay, if I lay down. See, foxes are one of those difficult ones where you need to... What the hell? Okay, hold on. Hold on. What is this? So, I'm laying down. That's an interesting bug. Oh, it didn't happen that time. Okay, wait. Do that. And then that. Yeah, no, that's... Is it just right when we're by the trees? Jesus. Okay, hold on. And then we go over here. Then... Wow. That's really close. Or actually pretty far away for the tree to be acting like that. Anyway, there was no safe area to hide over there. The Tibetan fox is probably long gone. Alright. Even when I'm switching equipment? Okay. That was... Do it again? No? Okay. Maybe that was a one-off. Lovely place. I'm now starting to finally get that feeling of, okay, this is its own map. Because before, I kind of got too much of a feeling... Hello? Oh, not a fox. Too much of a feeling that the place felt kind of Emerald Coasty, where it's like tropical and then savanna-ish. But then we came over here to these highlands, and these highlands are very different compared to the other ones. Woolly hair, fresh droppings, they're nearby. Okay. You lay down there. Oh wow, I'm perfectly hidden right here. Did we discover a feeding zone by any chance? Woolly hair, 7-Eleven. Ah, no. If they were here, then us coming by would have disturbed them, and that would have been their cue to leave. Alright, never mind. Let's see, anyone? Nah, they probably booked it really... Yeah. Oh no, wait, that's the fox. Well, the new problem is the wind is blowing directly that way, so any animal that way is going to know we're here, even with the scent blocker. Alright, let's just go for the mission while we're here. And that's it. Again, why does it feel like my character is going really slow? But then I turn on running. No, even my running looks slow. Am I overburdened? No. Oh, shit. Yeah, dog, follow me. Come on. Speaking of, I still have a skill point I didn't put in. Let's see. Anyone can use a collar, but it takes a true artist to do it. Well, when using collars. Now, see, does this apply to the audio electronic collar or just regular collars? Because that will greatly depend on what I do next with my skill point. I never did figure that out. And, yeah, I mean, maybe endurance, but it's not much else I really care for, aside from these collar perks. Like, even the haggle perk, which I thought would be good in the beginning, it's, the more and more I play, it's like, no, wait, there's no point to that, because you just make so much money from all the hunting you do. Okay, so that's actually pretty steep. But it looks like it's going to get steeper, so let's try and find a way up here. We got a need zone up here. Yeah, but see, this is also where you can tell the difference between the angler and the hunter. The angler is just like always in a straight up way and just constantly going. For the hunter, you have to kind of look up to where you're going, dodge left and right, bunny hop if you have to. The angler is like, nah, I got this, and proceeds to wide step his way up a sheer cliff. Oh, it's yak. Well, we're on the hillside. I hate hunting hillsides. And that's probably what that need zone is for. Yeah, he's fleeing. Did you go down? Yeah, I don't see any trace of him now at all. Oh well. How could a freaking 1,200-pound plus animal move so quickly? In this forest, too. Oh yeah, he was almost 1,200. Or at the very least, that's what he could have been max. 12 and 16, just the one. If I knew where he ran to, maybe we could get a chance. See, that's the part that was confusing. I mean, like, I figure I can learn tracking eventually just by studying the prints and moving along with them. But trying to learn the time from when the tracks were made, aside from, say, scat or anything like that, it would be very difficult to me. So, like, how old is this print? No idea. Well, can't you tell? And there's this Safari Live channel on YouTube that I watch every now and then that do live safaris. And during the monsoon season when they're there, they actually teach you some of these things about the bush. And how you can tell if a track is old or not is you can tell if there's any dust in there. How clean is the track? How crisp is it? So, like, the wind will naturally blow dust and disappear everything. So if you find a good track, that's how you can able to tell with that. Or, say, if it's in a muddy area, how soaked is it? Other ways that you can tell how old a track is would be if there are any other tracks overlapping, which would be a fairly obvious one. So you can see which one is the freshest, which one's the oldest. The problem is when they like all get together and create this massive mound of tracks. It's easier to spot the newest ones, but then the afterwards, not so much. Because what happens is that as they step and they push all the dirt around, they create like the little pockets all around them. And as they keep on going, what will eventually happen is that the pockets will all disappear, becoming almost like a flat land. So you need to find the areas where the dirt or whatever it is that they're stepping on, leaf litter, sticks, kind of bends upwards from that. You want to look for essentially what is new pockets forming, and then whatever outline they come out with, that's the freshest track right there, because that's the animal that stepped there most recently and just kind of crushed everyone else's previous footprints beneath it. Speaking of, yes. See, it's no longer becoming like pepper spray for the eyes. It's becoming like an aerosolized drug that we need to take for an addiction. It would be really weird to see a tiger in this terrain. It would be cool, don't get me wrong, but it would also be very weird because it feels more so like almost North American woodlands, really. Is that a rock or... That's a rock, okay. He has returned. Welcome, Gruesome. Not much is going on aside from that one snow leopard we've had. We have a couple encounters with foxes, but not much. Yeah, the German tiger. No, no, no. No one wants to see the German tiger come out into use again. As cool as it would be, no thanks. Gotta give them props though. Germans knew what the hell they were doing when they were building those things. Us, on the other hand, with our Shermans, almost like it was the equivalent of a tin can going against an anvil. But every now and then, those tin cans found the weakness. Go to the hills and you are safe. The transmission engine blow on the hill. Yeah. Well, not in this case. In your War Thunder case, yeah, sure. That's good for you. But here? Nah, not so much. Hill hunting is annoying. And unfortunately, this has to go with the video game aspect of it, where the animals can just naturally see you through 3 different hills and be like, hey, I see you. No, how can you see me? And now I'm gonna run away. Fuck. What's that? Okay, okay. Tibetan fox. Now the wind is blowing this direction. Alright, well, let's hope we're hidden enough. Probably not. And even worse still is the wind is blowing that way, so it's a fox too, so it would probably notice us. Let's just lay down. We gotta wait a little bit for the calls to permeate the area for him. Got a new game, Arma 3. Oh. Wow, that's still going? That game was old even when I first heard about it. And I didn't Arma 3 almost not make it, but it was survived due to a mod. Arma Z or something like that. It was the zombie survival one, right? That saved Arma 3, I believe, or I think almost the entire Arma franchise. Because when they first came out with it, it was such a buggy mess that no one could play it. But then a modder came around and he kind of fixed it, and then he added in an extra thing and made like zombies for it. It was like, yeah, no, it's like, sure, add it in. But the reason people played that was because it was still more stable than the actual game. Until eventually, I think they contacted him or them, whoever made it, made a deal with them and say, yeah, we understand you did this, but we would like to do this as well because it fixed our game and got us a player base. It's like, okay, sure, pay me. Sure, here you go. Done. I believe is what happened. It has been a while since I've heard that story. But yeah, no, Arma 3 is great for all of its little military sim mods. Warhammer 40k, Starship Troopers, Old World Warhammer. It's got all sorts of things. Any site? No. I mean, he may have smelled me. We'll give this a hot minute, and if we don't see anything right there, we'll go. Very terrible sounds. Always. The first time you hear a rabbit scream, which is what that sound is, it's terrifying. Yeah, my other thing is, like, wouldn't we have heard a callback by now or something? Speaking of, before I forget again, let's just go ahead and do this. Fatal Attraction. Increased chance of attracting animals to your location when using callers. Alright, that's a minute right there. It was worth a try. Let's get this and go. Something up there. Oh, it's our objective. That's what it is. Motherfucker, of course. Ah, he was there. He was probably staying back because he could smell us. Damn. One thing I like to do is be the aggression, sometimes an opinion whatsoever. Okay. Do you mean like on the Russian server, or do you mean like actual Russian enemy AIs or something like that?
Understood. Then use the computer to check the video cards. Let us know if you see any snow leopards on them.
Wow, they're going to be in for a shock when I tell them I just shot a snow leopard on my way over here. Come on. There you go. Now, can I have a moment to drink? Thank you. Enemy AI for now. You would probably get along really well with Polly then when it came to attacking the Russians. Huh. This is not that bad. Look, it came with a TV, oh my god, a VHS player. Hell yeah, plug in Jurassic Park or Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one, and we're good to go. Oh my god, oh. I can live with it. I can live with it. This is not that bad. Oh, rent's gotta be atrocious, though. Look at that view, though. Now, you know, of course, minus the wild tigers or snow leopards that could come up to this area, this is not bad. Look at that.
Only one camera caught a snow leopard. One.
And no sign of Manish? Or any poachers? That's good news, I guess.
I believe there's currently only a handful of snow leopards in our reserve at the moment, so we need to make sure they're safe and unharmed. Go back to the site where that snow leopard was spotted. If there's a poacher, it would be in its vicinity.
Not that far at all. And what's more, takes us in a favorable wind direction. There is some vengeance need to be carried out. You saw your shot, you killed. Ah, so that's why you're always playing as the Wehrmacht faction and enlisted. So you can fight the Soviets. Look, all politics aside, the Soviets were able to achieve something that was actually pretty impressive. It's like getting everyone to consider each other comrades, even for the shortest period of time before, you know, it went to total batshit corruption and greed. But, can you imagine that nowadays? Literally walking past any of your neighbors like, "Good evening, comrade," and then that person will say, "Good evening, comrade," in a very jovial manner. I think it's like, yeah, no, these guys get it. They get the message. But then, there's all like, hey, wait a minute. Some comrades are more equal than others. Look, we're all shit show countries in our own ways in some way. The way I see it, the world's gonna keep on spinning, no matter what. 2 years before military service. I wish they had that here in the States. Because for one, it will teach discipline to a lot of fucking kids out here who need it desperately. But it also, it just gets you prepared for the absolute worst case scenario. There's, oh, I think I said just at the last second. Damn. Unless, no, that's a rock. Okay. The problem is, I think his tracks are leading that way. So, is he leaving the area? Let's see. There we go. That'll do. Alright, so we wait here for a little bit. And we know for a fact they're attracted. The wind is in our favor. We have the scent blocker up. Let's just hope he's close enough to be able to hear it. 2 years. Bring back the draft. No. Don't bring back the draft. And you. Lay down. Because if you have to bring back the draft, Gruesome, the world is already in such a massive fucking shit show that it wouldn't be worth it. Because if they have to draft people ever here in the States, that's a very scary thought. Because that means someone somewhere fucked up so badly and lost so many lives that they're going to be pushed into one of those little black site boxes and be like, hey, get this project going because I fucked up and I need something to bail me out. Nah. Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying that the draft doesn't exist. The draft is there. I'm just saying let's not bring it back. Because the states have only ever implemented the draft during times of when we were attacked. Never during any of our aggressive wars, aside from the Vietnam. And that's when everything started to come into conflict with the draft, because we were going over and dying for people who we knew even less about than in the last war we did. And then the war before that. Yeah, no, that's a sore subject with a lot of us over here in the States, where it's all like, how many wars have we fought that actually involved our people in some way, and not us being dragged in by alliance, goody two-shootedness, moral obligation, stuff like that. And we can't really think of any. Oh, don't get me wrong, we have invaded for greed, but so has literally every other nation in existence, and if you say you haven't, you're a fucking liar who doesn't know history. Just covered up as compulsory military service. Well, yeah, no, I was thinking kind of along the lines of the South Koreans or another nation who is a political hotbed right now, and I don't feel like talking about it anymore because it's crammed down my throat every fucking time I look at my news feeds. But South Korea has a military service of, I believe, 5 years, and it's after you finish high school, but they give you a couple years to acclimate after that, and like kind of get what will your life be after you come back, kind of thing. Come on, I know you're out here. The wind is still strong, in our favor, at least. I don't want to leave because I know what's going to happen. And exactly like last time, I'm going to get up and the thing is just going to be hiding right there and be like, oh, I'm going to run away now. Just has gone attacking the continuation war and only to the old borders they went until forced by the Germans as the Allies declared war on Finland. I can say I honestly do not know enough about the Nordic history to really say anything that will hold weight in a conversation involving that. As far as we're kind of told here, really, it has been a while since I've had to actually go through the school before it became whatever the fuck it is now. But we don't really know much about what happened to the Nordics, aside from the fact that relatively peaceful takeovers, and before you get all on that, it was still a takeover, I know, but if you compare it to the other takeovers that Germany did, it was pretty fucking peaceful. But obviously they did, I don't know if they went through a famine. I know they did that to the Ukrainians. I think the Danes experienced a sort of famine, but that was because like supply lines and the Germans were hoarding it for their soldiers instead of giving it to the populace. And then of course there's Sweden. Yeah. Sweden, in our eyes, are the vultures of the wars. Aha! Yes, you are here. What are you doing way down? Wait, no, you're not. You're not even the one that wanted. You're a female. Okay, look, if the female came by but the male did, I'm going to assume that the male's gone. Let's go, dog. The fuck? It's doing that weird bug again. Anyway, let's go. Around the rock. You can do it. Time is 14:04. We're still good. But yeah, no, some of the stories that we hear about what Sweden did during all of this, during the First and Second World Wars, it's all like, wait a minute, how is that right? because they sat on the fence almost the entire time. I'm pretty sure there were those who chose either side and joined them at some point or another, but they got away so well, and then their banks were used to hoard all the stolen wealth from Europe, and a good portion of it, not all of it. And then they have the audacity to even claim, it's all like, oh no, you guys can't have that. But it was looted us from the war. Yes, well, now it's ours. And that's how they ended up on several of those artifacts. And it's like, what the fuck? And then they throw these big old return the artifacts to the original owners parties that they throw. I don't know. There's just something that irks me really badly about that. And look, that's... I say that, but I also see that's how they survived. Or at the very least, that's how they avoided one of the worst case scenarios. Come on. There you go. And when you're in the position to be the leader of your people, you should always be thinking how to avoid the worst case scenario. Unfortunately, it is a proven fact that the people who say, don't worry, leave it to me, usually don't have your best interests. Especially when it comes to politicking. Oh. Ow. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not seeing any sign of that fox from earlier, though either he went a completely different direction. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Or he just ran off and just kept on running. The need zone was a little past the hour, so he probably ran to his next spot. Just looking at how steep this cliff is and just hearing my person walking up here is just already hurting my thighs. It's like, oh my god, I'd be fucking dying up this hill. Knowing my luck, I would slip right here, try and grab onto one of the rocks let go, and down all the way back to the beginning we go. Come on, you can do it. This is another reason why I don't like hill hunting. Come on. Come on. We're almost there. You can do it. Come on. There you go. There you go. You can do it. Anything that's up here is definitely going to be gone by the time we get up here, though. Come on. We're almost there. Hey, we did it. Excuse me? Excuse me? Game, what the fuck is this? My immersion is absolutely shattered right now, and my disappointment is immeasurable. Why the hell is there a floating rock? This spot in particular, all over the map we could have. Look at this. All that the light touches, it's ours to explore and hunt. But this, right here, what the hell? My immersion. Alrighty. Glass the place real quick before we move on. Anyone up top? It still does not beat the Reventuli Stairway to Heaven that I discovered. That was the craziest bug in this whole game I've ever seen. When Reventuli first came out and I was exploring into the deep woods, I don't know what it was. It's like, I guess one of the creators left their stairway platform that they used to design some of the map. And it took me up like a good 100 meters. I was like, what the hell? It keeps on going until eventually it finally disappeared. Or I lost track of where the steps were going. Because it was completely invisible. My poor dog was barking at me. So like, I can't follow. Animals dropping in from the sky. I don't think I've ever had any of that. Are we talking like Skyrim mammoths just dropping randomly in the background, or like right in front of you? Whoa! Oh! Shit! Shit! Get up! Get up! Oh no! Oh my God! He's huge. Yeah. Show me your side. Show me your side. No, don't flee. Damn it. Gore me and run away? You think this is a one-night stand? Huh? That's right. He's a yak. It'll take more than that to kill him. Into the long grass. That's a female. Let's just pull up the hunter mate. No, no purple. He's still out there. Nope, he dropped. Alrighty, there we go. Dropped right in front of you. Oh, no, actually, really good hit. Vital organ. Which means he ran all that time. I think some of the other weird ones that I've had entire herds of deer just stand still and not move. And this was in Hirschfeld. Wait, that's not him, is it, right? It's just a rock. Yeah, it's just a rock. But yeah, in Hirschfeld, there's like entire herds of fallow deer by the water or just randomly in the fields. They would not move. I got right up to them. Nothing. And then I proceeded to harvest the entire herd. Killing sounds bad, so we'll say we harvested the herd. I don't know. Actually, if you say it either way, it sounds pretty bad. Just deepen your voice and sound like a reaper. Let the harvest begin. Something like that, but much, much cooler. That makes me want to play Mass Effect. Good God, how far did this guy go? .25, not that far now. He's probably in this grass right here. Yeah, because his track's in right there. Nope, wait, there's another one right there. Wait. he? Dog, earn your keep. Hunt him up. There he is. Good boy. The yak that tried to kill us, huh? Not so tough now, are you? You have a shiny coat. What's your secret? Tell me. How is your coat so shiny? His head is huge. Damn. Alrighty. Silver. Oof. Right into the right lung. 1,009.28 kilograms at 230.65 trophy rating. Silver stamp and 1,280 in cash. Oh, wow. He was 0.31 away from being a gold. Okay, so he was just on the border. Alright, off to the mission. Lovely scenery. It's hard to tell because I have the game in 4K on my 4K screen and whatnot, but I look over to my 1080p monitor, which is my leftover monitor because I was too cheap to buy another 4K. And I was just like, it wouldn't be too bad of a problem. Turns out it is a bad problem, especially when you try and downgrade from a 4K to a 1080p. The screen comes out all wonky for it. But when I watch the VODs, it translates over well enough, so I just kind of go with it. It's not broken, so don't fix it. I figure eventually I'll get another 4K screen just to even it out. But at the same time, I am kind of worried about my computer as well. But as long as the old beast keeps on trucking, so will I. I say old, but he's not really that old. See, old in my mind counts for like a decade or maybe 7 to a decade. But you, I think he's only just now reaching 5th year, I want to say? No. No, 4th. He's just now reaching his 4th year, so he's practically a baby. And of course, the one yak herd we find, and that's all we can find now. Oh, it's a shadow. Never mind. I'm about to say, they just left a giant hole open in the mountainside. I do wonder how they do these terrains. Do they... I assume they don't hand put every individual thing. They must have like paintbrushes that where they move it around on the surface, it creates this amount of plants or this plants right here, something like that. Because trying to imagine how they hand input every single plant in here would be mind-boggling frustrating. That's a rock. There's the one downside with having giant yaks on this map. Every time you see a rock that looks a little darker than it should be, it's like, is that a yak? Nah, it's a rock. Is that a yak? Nah, it's a boulder. The hell? I was gonna say internet connection, but this is not a... Why are you looking? Look down. Perfectly hidden by the bush. And now so are we. Yeah, yeah, give your warning calls. Put the pepper spray in my eyes, natural immunity, so it doesn't hurt anymore. I don't suppose there is a yak call. Let me just double check. Pretty sure there's not. Nope. Okay. Just make sure. Ah. Oh, there you are. Okay. If you're all calm, that must mean the male gave up. Okay, let's take a scenic route for these guys. But yeah, see, this is what I mentioned, where it's a real pain in the butt to try and hunt in the hills. Because obviously you would think that there's no way that the yak could see us, because we can't see them. But that's also from our human's perspective. From an animal's perspective, maybe. But obviously, not an animal. Video game. So, I have to chalk it up to video game shenanigans. It's able to detect us through 3 hills, through a thicket by scent. Or by sight. Not scent. That's what I meant to say. Done by hand, don't think there would be as many defects. That is true. That is very true. So yeah, no, they must have like a paintbrush or something that they just kind of slap across the side and just drag it somewhere. And maybe if we're lucky, they'll go over it later and be like, okay, adjust this, adjust that. But seeing as how the amount of mistakes that one can find, I mean, to be fair, these maps are fairly huge and decently detailed. Watch it be we get over here and it's like a level 5 yak or something. I don't want to go too far down because then the wind will start catching me. Unfortunately, there is no other plant cover to move with. Let's see, I spot you guys right over here. Okay. So you're right there. And let's just crawl our way. One thing I am glad is that they didn't take too much effort with the birds' ambient sounds, because if the bird ambient sounds were here, and they gave warning calls as well, that would suck. Where'd you go? I saw you for a brief second. Or was that the dog I saw? It could have been a dog. I don't even see them anymore. If I can get to these trees, though, that'd be perfect. I just hope they're still there. The other good thing is that they don't get spooked by the dog. Don't tell me they got up and ran away. I see footprints leaving. Okay. Oh god, that's really close. There he is. Oh no, no, no. Turn around, turn around, turn around. There we go. Oh, shit. Missed. No one behind me? Ah. His gut. He's fleeing now. No, I didn't get him good. That should, though. There we go. Let him run. Let him bleed out. Because if what will happen if we're lucky, he'll stop and do what he's doing right now and turn back around. Nope, wait, he's still going. There we go. But yeah, no, say that's real life. Huh. Resting area of 1. That's not true. We saw more than just... Is that you, dog? Still a little wiry for this place because of the tiger incident. Okay, but there were 2 resting spots next to each other, that's why. Next to a Tibetan zone as well. Alright, so somewhere in that tree line. Oh, excuse me. It's a rock. That's a yak pie. Stay close, dog. It's so weird watching the dog go from idle to heel, and there it is. It's like in idling, the dog's just running around all happy and whatnot, and then over here he's just with us like, come on, time for work. It's not that impressive, so. God. Okay. So that did hit. Okay. I thought the first hit didn't get him. I thought I like went right over him. Damn. He was in gold. Balls. And the next hit was into the stomach. Yeah, that early one. And then this one into the other intestines. I'm so sorry, Yak. You got it rough, didn't you? 1,029.09 kilograms at 237.56 trophy rating with a silver stamp and 1,035 in cash. Nice. Alrighty. Let's head back onto the mission. I'm pretty sure with all our gallivanting around, everything's ran away now. Nothing there. Those scent blockers still good. Everything's no. Nothing going on. We're in a dead zone more than likely because of all that activity. Oh god, I just had a wave of exhaustion just hit me for some dumb reason. Doesn't make sense. I've been getting better at trying to get my fucking sleep schedule under control. Because, yeah, that needed to stop. It's the danger of every Friday and Saturday. It's all like, oh, yeah, no, I want to stay up later, do some late night stream as well. Just get some streaming, because the mornings and noons is just always so busy. And then afternoons, got dinner coming around that I have to, most of the time, I have to cook. But the few times that I don't, I never know. And the few times that I don't have to cook, it's like, okay, so I don't have to cook, I can do this instead. So it's like every time you think you have free time on the weekends, it's like, no, this is actually just the time to catch up on all the other things that you need to catch up on. The problem is they constantly need catching up on. Walking Simulator to Nepal edition. I was gonna say Tibet for some reason. How close is Nepal to Nepal? Jesus Christ, I butchered those words. Tibet to Nepal. They should be relatively close, right? If I'm right, it's above the border is like somewhere between India and China, Nepal, the Nepalesian border. I believe so, yeah. But I just don't know how close Tibet is to Nepal. Tibet and Nepal were always weird places to me, because I never knew where they actually were. For some reason, it's like it just always slipped my mind. It's like they never called it the nation at large. They called it Nepal or Tibet. But now they're all like, oh, China, Nepal, Tibet, Nepal, something like that. It's like, why do you need to slap your name on it?
What did you hear? A strange vocalization. That's the snow leopard. But you won't spot it that easily. I've just relieved it's safe.
Right, what about me?
I just got a message from one of the Sherpa spotters. They think they saw a young man.
Right.
Apparently he's... wow. All the way in the northeast. Very far from where you are.
If that's him, he wasn't after snow leopards at all then. He just wanted to escape after the accident with his dad.
Right.
Or he got completely lost. In any case, he needs help. Even if he doesn't want it.
Maybe they put their name on it so people could actually find them. Maybe. But yeah, no, it was really weird. It's like that. It's like, no. They aren't their own people. They are Chinese Nepal. It's like, okay. And see, here I am, also having grown up on the Warhammer 40k lore, and just thinking, that's the place where the Emperor rose to power. Because, like, that's another thing that's... Oh.
Manish believes it is out to get him.
The only thing out there is altitude sickness. There's even less oxygen in that part of the reserve.
Kinchika? No idea what that is. I'm assuming they're going to tell us later. But anyway, yeah, so, like, you go to a bunch of other storylines and, like, oh, their headquarters in US, Europe, China, and all these other big-name places. And then you have the Warhammer 40k places like, nah, the Seat of the Throne of the Emperor is in Tibet. Now, they may have changed it since that one time I learned about it, because Games Workshop apparently loves to change their ingrained lore and then are absolutely Pikachu-faced when people say, wait, but that's not what you said. That's not the ingrained lore that you have taught and forced down our throats, saying this is the way it is. And then suddenly, boom. Female custodies. Don't get me wrong. The degenerate side of me is like, yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That plate mail, full body, big mama right there. And then the other side of me says, like, wait a minute. This makes absolutely no sense. Aren't they supposed to be the clones of the descendants of... And that doesn't work. They're supposed to be descendants of the Emperor's children from the Emperor himself to be his guardians eternal. But at the same time, I'm also smart enough to realize I'm not going to waste $800 on a plastic figurine. Anyone who does that, I'm sorry, but you need to reevaluate some of your purchase choices. Because it's not like you can't just get a 3D print. If you have that much money, it would probably literally be cheaper to get a 3D printer, download the schematics, and then print out the figurines. Oh, is an ad going? Oh, wait, that's right. But there are adless people here now. Is that a... No, it's just a bush then. But yeah, no, I just think that wouldn't that be cheaper all in all? Now, mind you, I don't know what the costing is for a 3D printer or the ink. This is just me talking out my ass, kind of. But I'm just saying, wouldn't it be cheaper that way in the long run? Hell, you can even get the 3D printer to do it in color now, too, as well. I'm pretty sure that's what Heroes Forge does. To those who do not know, Heroes Forge is a cool little site where you can, like, create your own little custom mini. And you can get it out of certain material and whatnot, and they can, I think they 3D print it. They say they sculpt it, and I'm pretty sure they do some of them, but like for like a bunch of the pack minis, because you can order like a dozen or so, like say, oh, I need a bunch of Townsguard or something like that for my campaign. It's like, okay, we'll get you a pack out, cut on them, and they're just generic soldiers. Decide their color schemes and what they'll have for sigils and whatnot, but other than that, just a bunch of soldiers that it's just better to 3D print rather than have someone hand sculpt. See, now if I didn't look at that closer, I would think that that was a yak from a very far distance. Move. There you go. 1600. We may not make it to a shelter in time before darkness hits us, which is fine. Oh, sounds like the mail's here. Oh my God, go over it. It's a little lip. It's not even a rock. It's a lip. And again, this is why the angler is physically superior to the hunter. Okay, those bushes change color when we zoom in on them. The wind is blowing that way. So actually, if we travel along the path, we'll be able to hunt out to our northwest, northeast. Until we change direction. So yeah, no, we'll follow the path. Much easier line of sights as well from up here. More yak pies. Gross. Very old. Walking simulator again. Oh well. And nah, it's yak tracks. Really are a lot of yaks out here. It's weird. With so much of a cow species, you would think that there would be more issues brought about it. But I guess wild cattle naturally know what they need to do compared to, say, the domestic breeds. Better than the angler watching grass grow. Well, no, you're watching water flow in angler. Here, you can literally watch grass grow. Or, at the very least, you can watch grass. Mm. Oh, it's a fucking fox. No foxes, especially a female. Can sense me from so far away, too. Tracks are everywhere, but this will answer the real question. How long ago? Nah, they're gone. They're long gone from here. Let's see. Nothing. Okay. Let's see. So we follow the path. Go through here. There's a fox. There's a female now. Same old, same old. And yeah, to be fair, in this one, at the very least, as we walk, the scenery changes with it. It's not where in the angler where we're sitting there and we can't do anything else. We have to wait. Which is why it's like, I'll just get my D&D book and just start working on that. Where's my glass cleaning cloth? There you are. Come here. While that's going on, still breaking in new glasses. They work just fine, perfectly even. However, gotta break them in, and it's that weird thing where it's like they're so clean from the beginning. Is that a fucking yak in front of me? My glasses are off. I can't see. It is. Shit. Glasses. Glasses. Oh god. We literally came up on a whole herd. Dog, giving me the warning now is not helping. Anyway, we got her. I'm sorry. We would have given you a more painless death, but I had my glasses off when I came right up on top of them. Oof. Left lung twice, liver. 635.21 kilograms at 163.58 trophy rating. Bronze stamp with 1,130 in cash. I swear to God, if there was like a diamond in this herd and I had my glasses off and freaked out about the first yak and missed that diamond, it's gonna be upsetting. It's level 2, level 1. Okay, it doesn't look like they had a male with them. What are they doing? Just dancing around. Nah, females. Not worth it. Alright, keep going then. Goes to teach me to clean my glasses. But anyway, yeah, it's that new thing where it's like the glasses are so new, so crisp and clean that every time you see a smudge, you want to get it right away. It's like, no, they're brand new. Don't ruin it yet. The other thing is that I can actually get over to clean my computer screen while we walk. I've ran out of the cleaning fluid bottles and I have to wait for a time when we're going back to go get them. Well, wait, no, what am I doing? I could just order off Amazon. Oh, shit. That would save me so much trouble. Totally forgot about that. Nope, wait, there we go. The good thing is that the 4K screen is so hot it literally evaporates all the liquid on it before it actually stains. Yeah, that was the problem before. I figured it out. It's like, why am I so hot in this room? It's not that hot. Granted, the ventilation is bad in here, but I didn't realize that the heat coming from the screen was so intense one day when I was coming back after taking a shower and I was walking by my screen. It's like I left it on because it was just a quickie, but it was hot as is. So I walked by the screen and it's like, oh, damn, what the hell? And I was thinking, it's like, oh, wow, is the computer vents pointed up or something like that? It's like, no. The heat just coming from the screen alone. It's like, oh my god, that is fucking brutal. It's even worse when I like fall asleep at night to it while listening to something. What the hell is this? Fancy game of dice stacking. Mani stones. Mani stones are plates or rocks that are used as form of prayer in Buddhism as it is practiced in Nepal. The same mantra is always inscribed upon them. Om Mani Padme Hum, which is also present in various forms in the landscape, including one prayer wheels and prayer flags. On prayer wheels. Okay. Sure. Whatever floats your boat. Hello? Oh, wait, you're a male. Come back here. If I can get up here. Come on, come on, come on. Where'd he go? Ah, bastard. Don't teleport. Come on. Give me a good shot. No. No. Get back here. Wait. Come on. Yes, that was a good one. Run him down. Oh god, if he ragdolls all the way down there. Oh, here he is. There he goes. God, can you imagine that? You're just down there chilling, camping or something, and then all of a sudden some 1,200-pound yak's corpse comes flying down on top of you. What the hell? You hear from above, sorry. Silver, okay, first shot, right into the intestines. Oh my goodness, did it really go up there? Oh. Oh god, that makes my ass hurts just thinking about that. Right through the cheek, into the guts. And then, of course, on the proper shot, we have the Fleshlight lung. Alrighty, 989.70 kilograms, a 222.09 trophy rating, silver stamp, and 1,266 in cash. Is that guy still there? Yes, she is. She's coming this way, even. What? Ow. Fuck you, chat. Shit. Ah, god damn it. God damn it, chat window. Damn it. I was wondering, it's like, why can't I get up? Why can't I get up? Ah. We got her. Don't look at me with those sad eyes. You will be delicious yak burgers. Whew, oh my god. Are we in a herd's pathway? We have to be. No. It's a level 1 female. We're not going to get a lot for it. Anyway, let's just finish this up. Left scapula, left lung. Alright, so we broke right through. And then 6% at that last stomach shot. 567.23 kilograms at 157.94 trophy rating. Bronze stamp and 964 in cash. Alright, let's keep going. There's our little bit of excitement. Dodging yaks, shooting yaks, eating yaks. What a yak-tastic day. Ugh, fantastic puns. Oh, shit. No. Turn that back on. Turn that back on. Oh. Oops. 1 second. I accidentally turned off my monitor. Okay, stop. Oh, boy. Come on, stop. There we go. Okay. We're all back. Any more yak herds along the road? Nah. Okay. We're good this time. I'm trying to test out my glasses' supposedly new, blue screen protection from the blue light effect. I mean, I figure eventually that blue light protection thing will become standard in all glasses just because we stare so much at our screens. Like, even if you don't try and make a profession or a livelihood from it, the likelihood that you're going to be staring at screens almost guaranteed an hour minimum a single day is so high. It's so weird to me to think of a time where I actually used to never stare at screens. Yeah, it's a conversation me and my brother have all the time. It's all like, it's so weird because we were kind of like just at that middle ground, go around the rock. Where it's all like, we were there for the creation of cell phones, but we weren't there for like their real explosion of popularity that brought it all about. We were kind of just right there trying to figure out how to work them. That's a bush. And then next thing I know, it's all like YouTube and all these other things start popping up. It's like, what the hell happened? I thought it was just for phone calls. Yeah, no, see, my biggest thing still was like the Game Boy. Had a Game Boy Yellow, Pokemon Red, because of course Charizard. I think I actually still have mine as well. It's beat to hell, but I still have it. And I think the only thing is I think I only have one Game Boy game. I think it's like Aladdin. No, that's not true. I have my Pokemon Red and Gold because I did find that box of all those old games again. The Windy Peaks. Yeah, that's always the best thing you want to hear while up so high. Old. Okay, so this is probably from the herd that just ran by us. Had a clear pocket. Oh shit, you had one of the clear Game Boys? Oh, you would have been schoolyard royalty with one of those. Nah, we had I think we got the same color Game Boys. I think we both got yellow. I think we had different colors at one point, but it was cheaper to get the two yellow ones later on because we were kids. We didn't really appreciate them. But later on, obviously, you started to appreciate them very much. So, spray this on for decenter real quick. But I started out with red, she started out with blue, and then I got gold and she got silver. And it wasn't really a preference of color, it was more so it's all like, I like Charizard so much better, and she liked the turtle with the gun, was her words. I was like, sure, go for it. And like the best part of it was like when you're playing the Game Boy late at night and you're in the car and you're in the passenger seat, you're trying to play it, but you can't see anything because it's a black and white monochromatic screen. So you have to wait until the night lights drove right by as your parents were driving. It's like, and like if not, we eventually were able to play it in complete darkness just by music memory. And like we counted how many things were there. The hardest part was still traversing. It's like, how the hell do we traverse? The best we could do is like duel each other at night. And it's so bad of me as well. It's like I didn't really get the importance on why you need to choose Charmander in the beginning. But I always chose Bulbasaur. Even though I had red. Red, yellow, and gold. Ooh. Yellow. Yellow was one my cousin had. But we could never find it. It was like a special order thing. Something like that. Or like you had to do a certain thing or look for a certain star. Ooh. Ooh. Hold the fucking phone, people. We have a mythical right in front of us. He's pretty far away, though. And he is right on this. Oh, no. And the wind is blowing that way. It's blowing hard. We may have to take a 300 shot. I don't know if we would get enough penetration with it, though. That's 300. Oh, if I had a stand that I can get up on, is there... There's a rock right here. Let's try. I would just like a little more height. Let's see. I'll have to do... Oh! Oh! Awesome! He's coming this way. Wait. Did he... Aw, damn. Did he run away? Nope. He's still coming. Oh, that's good, because it looks like we had a bad hit. Alright, that means we can't fuck up this shot when he gets here. Shit, I lost him. Face me, yak of the mountains! He's gonna come charging out of this brush. Let's move a little closer just in case he suddenly loses interest. There he is. Come, my sea beasts. Dance upon the thunder hills in epic combat until their death. Wait, get back here. Hey! Hey! Come on. Come on. Show me a side. Show me a side. No! No! Why did you stop? Why did you fucking stop? Oh my god, please tell me I didn't just blow out a Mythical's brains. Why did he stop? God damn it! Okay, he wasn't a diamond. Oh, okay. Okay. Why did he stop? Look, if he had kept going, that would have been perfect lung shot. Oh, okay, okay. He wasn't a diamond. That's the most important thing. That was a close call. Ooh. Let's see. Ah, his scapula took the first one. Alright. Oh my god, I just fucking blew his brains out all over the pavement. I tried to keep it clean, and he just stopped. 1,098.30 kilograms at 256.69 trophy rating. He's actually, for a mythical, he's really on the low side. Right? There's no way a mythical should be that. It should be like 10 or 15 points under the diamond ranking. Alright, silver, 1,075 in cash. Something makes a call down there. No triangulation, though. Oh, good. The wind shifted. I could have used you a couple seconds ago. If you're going to 3... Yeah, but I need a in-between gun. So I got one for the smallest game, like rabbits and birds. I got one for small to medium game, which is the Zarza. No, Zarza was the small one. Zagan, not Zargan, is the small to medium, and then the 7mm just covers everything else. So technically speaking, I guess I could go for a rifle that goes 5 and up, but there's very few of them that do that, especially ones that have good penetration. Get rid of that stupid type, chat. Good thing we took in some points to endurance, though, because we were surviving quite a few blows. We've been gored like 3 times so far. And there goes my drink. Yeah, I mean, if you do it right, everything will work out. Especially if you're able to sneak in like a backpack or something and give you a bit more space. Here comes the snowstorm. But I always just like having something that covers everything of the spectrum. So this way I'll be ready for any answers. Like, if I go on a more specialized hunt, yeah, sure, I'll deck out appropriately. But for the most part, I mainly just kind of explore the maps, hunt whatever comes across my way while I'm unlocking the area. And a few times is when I, like, want the danger hunt, the thrill-seeking hunts. That's when I drop everything except my musket and I go to Virunga. However, now we'll have one for Nepal as well. No, wait, actually we can't because the 50 caliber musket is not integrity holding for the Bengal, which was super disappointing. You would think a quote-unquote 50 caliber bullet from a muzzle loader would be able to would have integrity on a 9. But apparently they don't. Oh, it's just a patch of fur. Wait, is it? Oh, okay, the fox is beyond it. I'm about to say, wait, that patch of fur is now talking. The 22 Hornet for the 1 to 2s. What about your zeros though? The MN 1890, which covers 3 to 7, and the 300, which covers 7 to 9. Yeah, see, I always think it's like, okay, maybe I can get the 300, but the 300 leaves out the 5 and 6 for me. Yeah, or at least for my loadout is what it does. And to be fair, I don't have all the weapon packs, which I don't think matters. The additional weapons are nice, but there's just so much to choose now. And there is so much now that I think they need to kind of give a... Wild yak. I think that's... No, that's a rock. Well, we'll find out. We'll keep going. But there's no way to organize it better. I saw, like, show me a list of things that have this caliber of bullet. Show me a list of guns that can take down this animal. Or something like that. Is what I would really like to see. They need to redo the menus. Not just the skill tree anymore, but just all the menus. Alright, well, he probably ran off, so let's go ahead and keep going. We'll find him eventually if we keep going this way. Maybe. Right there. And if you're there... I know, dog, I'm in a critical position, but I don't see anything else. She is just staring us down. Let's see. It's her head. Right there, set to 75. Heart shot! Nice! None of you gonna come down and charge me? You sure? Yep. Alrighty. Haha! Perfect. I mean, it is fairly easy with how giant their heart is. 609.56 kilograms, 160.77 trophy rating, bronze stamp, 1,193 in cash. And that's a level up. Did I get anything? No. Any others up here who are just kind of staring us down? Nothing. What would hit instead of having it look at the ammo class range? I get why it's that way because the Grek loses multiple types of ammo as well as the bow using different arrows, but having it on the weapon as well as the ammo would be nice. That is true. Oh jeez, don't fall. I said don't fall. Come on. Now we just have nothing. Which makes sense. We went on quite a... See, this was much more active. If you compare it to like the last time we were here, we have so much more activity now. And that's what happens. You get your off days and your go days. I thought I heard a call, but I don't see a triangulation circle around me, so... Just keep going, I guess. But yeah, no, I think it's time that they actually re-looked into the menu and like the skill and the perks, because they haven't, and some of them don't even work still. You know what? Actually, I want to prove something. Let's see. Hunt Club, nothing. Okay, it's on the other side of the hill. The wind will pick us up, so we need to climb up and then go around. But yeah, no, like, see, the Hunt Club, I don't know if it's, like, supposed to be hosting it. It says daily, so I go under the assumption that there is supposed to be a daily mission right here. There is almost never anything here for me. Weekly or community, none of them. They're almost always blank. Now, I don't know if that's, like, they have certain seasons where it's like, okay, during this portion of the year, yeah, sure, we'll bump out missions. Because I know they did one for Easter. They do stuff for Halloween and Christmas, I believe. But other than that, I don't really get anything from it. I can't see anything. There we go. Follow the yak pies. They will be our beacon in the darkness. Okay. So yeah, we get up here. Somewhere over here is where they are. And keep on going. Our objective leads... Just lead us further and further that way. Let's go ahead and fast crouch. Maybe a seasonal thing. It's what it feels like, that's for sure. I think this is far enough to decide if we just go forward now. That's what I do. Only get new days for as long as the weeklies last. Then there's a long period before the next set. Yeah, no, that's exactly what happens. So it is seasonal. Oh boy, come on, get around it. It sounds so much like the calls from Planet Zoo. I wonder if that's the actual yak sound or just another of the cattle species that they used. Yeah, you want to see an impressive cow species? I would say the Texas Longhorn. for very obvious reasons. There's those ones. They have the Highland cow, super fluffy, adorable cow. And then there's the yak, which if you want, no, I would say more so the musk ox. If you want to see, like, say, a more wild and brutal nature cattle species. And it looks like it's just the one male. Wait, what are you? You look pretty big back there. It's level 7. You're both level 7, 1225 to 1200. Okay, so 850 to 1225, 1025, not 1225. You're my target. Why'd it get all quiet? Where's the snow? Where's the wind? Where's anything? But yeah, no, they just... I love the new reserves, Apex Worlds. Don't get me wrong, I love them. And I love all the new animals. Meh on the cosmetics and not meh on the guns. But I love the reserves. But I really need you to take a look at the skill tree again. It's so weird. It's like all sound stopped out here. Oh boy, how close do I have to be to get a decent shot on him? Just keep on going, everything's fine, nothing's wrong. Oh yeah, that's right, I gotta check the lotto as well. Lotto over here is at like some 300 million. Not as high as it has been, but I won't fucking complain about winning 300 plus million. I know it's basically a form of gambling, but at the same time, you never win unless you try. And hey, if you try and you do win, you will always have the last laugh. Oh, jeez. I gotta risk standing up for a second. Okay, he's right there. There he is. No, don't lay down. God damn it, he laid down again. Okay, if I can get on this rock, just keep him outlined so I know where he is. Alright, here we go. If he can stand up, that would be perfect, but this will do. 75, 100, come on. 50, 75, okay, he's dropping. Let's see his blood splatter, that will tell us for sure. Here. Ooh, yes. Good hit. Let's see, Huntermate says, yeah, sure. Mission, spot a snow leopard. Hey, I hate to break to you, but not only did I spot a snow leopard, but I also shot it. I don't know if that was good of me. Just like pretending to be the warden. It's like, oh yeah, I already came across a snow leopard and I already shot it. You what? Oh boy, where'd he go? Dog, earn your keep. Hunt him up. Find my cow. Okay, so we are going this way. Where we going, dog? Can't see anything. There we go. Damn, he ran far. Holy shit, how far did he go? Oh, he's running from me. Nicely done, nicely done. Clear this all out. He's big, not diamond big, that's for sure. Gold? Yeah, there we go. 1,067.48 kilograms at 244.38 trophy rating. Gold stamp with 1,322 in cash. Right lung. Alrighty. Nicely done. Keep going. Oh, that was my neck. What are they texting me about? Yeah, no, I don't care. T-Mobile talking to me. Yeah, no, if I'm not gonna lie, if I see golden clouds like this, and I was like a primitive person, I would think, holy shit, did I enter a heaven's land or something? Dog? Oh, I'm hearing that outside. I was hearing like a low grumbling. I was thinking the dog was growling or something. So, and I looked at the thing. It's like, no, he's just idling. You never know nowadays. It's like, fucking didn't expect that freaking car crash last night. Luckily, none of us were involved, but still. And then the dude. And that's the other thing. It's all like, I had the video on it on our security cameras. Saw him run, saw him go down the street, and then go into the house. What did the police do? None. Oh, rabbit. Okay, like this, for example. You can't tell me you couldn't have prepared for this rabbit right here. We had no idea they were here. And then, of course, with the snow, it's even more difficult to see them. But trying to see them through all of this thick brush? No way. This is why I hate hunting rabbits. And these glasses do not make this easier. No, that was dust, I think. Yeah, it's dust. See, dog, why can't I get you to go flush them out? That'd be perfect. Oh, 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 I see him. No, 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 not that, not that. It's a male. Got him. This is the other reason why I like the Zarza. Incredibly accurate. It's right above us. Well, unfortunately for you, I have a date with a rabbit. Dog, was it? I must be seeing things, because I swear it looked like a rabbit just blended into that little brush right there. Wait, is this you? Tracks. There he is. Wow. Dark brown. Really? You would call that dark brown? I would say reddish brown, maybe. 2.52 kilograms at 2.55 trophy rate in silver stamp and 447 in cash. Blew off his little rabbit cottontail bottom. Alright. And we'll keep going. In fact, we'll go there first so that we can change the time because we're getting to the dark. As much as I don't mind dark hunting, it's also really difficult to see things. Go figure. And hopefully, by the time we wake up, the wind will be in a much more favorable position. Because what the hell is this? Like every time, especially when we're starting to get on a good run of animal hunts, the wind shifts against us, especially in the direction for where we need to go for the mission. Unless I could teleport down here and walk up instead. That's true. Because the wind is blowing southeasterly. And we'd be leaving behind. I want to test that. Yeah. Let's go here. I totally forgot that I can go teleport into other things, not just the ones nearby. And if this works with the wind, awesome. If not, we'll fast travel back. Depends on how far away. I may have just taken us really far away. Oh, no. As a matter of fact, I actually shaved off a kilometer. However, it doesn't change the fact that we need to speed up time. This is lame. There we go. Alright. So we go across here. And yeah, no, we follow the road. But of course, deodorize and ammo wise, we're doing just fine. So yeah, keep going. Excuse me. Got this ingrown hair on my chin as well. It's driving me crazy. That was a fox, right? Yes, it was. Says he was right down here. Oh, there he is. Oh my god, it's a mythical. No fucking way did I just do that. That's a mythical. Come here. Tibetan fox. Sorry, I killed your husband. Are you single? I'm pretty sure in some cheesy pickup thing that has actually happened. Actually, no, that did happen long ago. Proving to people I killed your husband, I now claim you as wife. Stuff like that. So yeah, no. That is just nature taking its course. Oh my god, the bird ambience. Shut up. In my ear. We're on, almost there. Well, at the very least, I know for a fact, I really hope I did not blow his brains out like the last fox. Especially this one. It's a male this time, and it's also a mythical. As a matter of fact, I think that would be my highest ranking fox ever. Not just Tibetan, but all in all, fox. That's a good shot, too, all the way over there. Alright. Look at those teeth. Holy shit. Ah, damn. Close. Oof. Right through his spine. He's just walking around, minding his own business like, oh man, I drink up, no problem. I'll go see my wife now. Ka-chow. He's gone. Literally, because we ka-chowed his neck. God damn. Strange that they count the neck as a vital organ. I mean, I know it's vital. I don't think it would be considered. Well, I mean, technically, it is essentially the carrier of the spinal fluid. So, organ-ish. It has organs in it. Either way, the derpiest of fox. 5.51 kilograms, 6.02 trophy rating with a gold stamp and 1,601 in cash. Let's see. I did hear his missus up here. She may have run away, though, from the gunshot. Go over. It's a rock. Your cousin, the angler, can do this without even looking. Also, I don't need that one over there anymore. Basically cut their head off with that. Yeah, no, sort of. I mean, look, shouldn't have been walking there. Shouldn't have announced his presence. He was just there shouting, "What a wonderful day!" Boom. And you should know the stakes of what it's like to live on this reserve. If I have to live with the fact that there's Bengal tigers hunting me, shut up. Jesus Christ. There's another fox. God, that bird. Lost my train of thought now. Fucking bird. Okay, yeah, now I'm back. So yeah, if I have to live with the threat of a Bengal tiger coming around and literally stalking me to death, they'll just have to live with the fact that they have to be quiet. Otherwise, you know, I know their location, and I just have to drop a good old Zarga bullet in them. Oh, no. Oh, wait. I saw him. For a brief second, I saw something run by. Oh, where are you? Nah. Trying to chase a fox in this underbrush? No way. Foxes are vulpins, and dogs are canids. What the hell was the difference between the two? They're really close together. Physically, at least. More fox. Oh my god, go over it. It's just a rock. Oh, okay. You're figuring out your moats. I'm trying to figure out, like, what the hell is monkeys? Monkey heads? When did a monkey get mentioned? Are you saying... Are you saying that I'm a monkey? Which we are. Well, technically we're apes. Descendants of the simians. Actually, no, we're not even really descendants. We are a branch of simians. Nope, 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 nope. Don't you dare fall down. Ah. Fuck these hills. This is the other reason I hate hill hunting. Because if you want to get the superior ground, you gotta go up. Only to realize that there's just an even higher and steeper hill beyond this one. Fox? Yeah, fresh. It's probably the female. Oh, no, it's a male. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Got him! What? No! Where are you going? Where are you going? Come back here! Where is he? There he is. Come on, drop. Drop! I heard another one. Hey. Ah. Improper ammo. Wait, which one? Oh, no, damn it. I used the Zarza. Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Before I beat myself up too much. 5.04. Not a gold, even. Okay. Oops. Wow, really? We shot off his ear and he died? With a 22? Okay. Just gets shot in the ear. 4.92 kilograms at a 5.04 trophy rate in bronze stamp and 989 in cash. Let's go. Well, more than likely that other one's probably scared off. Don't forget the fact that the animals can see you through the hills. Yeah, that is also true. As annoying as that is. But sometimes, like we just saw, their pathfinding gets all mixed up. Except the mountain goats and the ibexes. Those guys, they just run wherever they want on the hill, so don't bother with them. But if you're able to get other animals up the hill, keep going after them, because there's a chance that their pathfinding will be super wonky up there. Ooh, excuse me. Jesus. Here comes the rain. Hey, hey, we made it to the first plateau. Only 2.5 kilometers left to go. Those are probably fox tracks. There are a lot of foxes on this map. Okay, okay, there's something. Blue sheep. Yeah, let's just go ahead and have this one out instead so we know which one to use. Warning call. That? No, it's a rock. See, certain things like this. How did he see me? Because he certain didn't smell me. And as I'm moving... Oh, no, okay. I see a red bar. Well, no, not anymore. Yeah, see? No, there's no way he could have heard me. Okay, I am fully visible. There is that. I guess he saw me. Oh my god, it's just a straight climb. Oh, I think that was the dog. Fleeing now. Yeah, there's no cover up here, so there's no point to worrying about it. So keep going. And more blue sheep. Okay, looks like we're coming up out another flat area, thank goodness. Maybe we'll see something here. Okay, not flat, but at least visible. I'm gonna assume blue sheep. Yep. Very old though, so they're not here. I heard something running here. It's a dog. That is something right there. Hello. Blue sheep. Level 3. Level 3. Looks like only level 3s. They're still pretty far away. Well, this time we have a little bit of cover to take advantage of. Oh! You bastard. Right up the butt. Now, bad shots. Damn, that was a lot of air just now. Hold on. Damn. Okay. Take a look. Ooh, no, unfortunately. He's still going. Which is weird, because that's a decent size organ hit. Now we do. Alright. Dog. Bring him up. Yeah, he ran pretty far, so let's just go ahead and give chase with the dog. Again, I'm still surprised that they don't have the sun bear. No, it's not sun bear. Sloth bear. Here. Or the Himalayan brown bear, or something like that. Because I can easily see a bear up in these mountains. There's very few maps now that I think about that actually have 2 apex predators on them. There's Yukon that has bears and wolves. Cuatro Colinas only has the wolves. Parque Fernando only has the cougars instead, though. Yeah, no, there's very few maps that actually have dual major predators on them. I don't count foxes because they're small. Don't you dare mock me. Oh my god, how far did this guy get? Dog, where are you taking me? Where? Come on. Oh no, are you stuck? Come on. Here, come to me. There you go. Then we get right here. Then we track again. 0-25. Alright, he's close. Oh, shit. Doesn't count. I saw him first, dog. Okay, first one, pelvis intestines. Second one, ooh, right femurs. 62.99 kilograms at 115.10. Ooh, almost a gold. Trophy rating, bronze stamp, $7.59 in cash. Okay, let's head back. All that climbing we did, and now we have to reclimb it. Such is the way of the hunt sometimes. Oh my god, come on. There you go. Again. Keep going. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Hunting all these goats reminds me of Goat Simulator. That was a weird game. Still is weird. But I suppose the only difference would be, so like, instead of just human simulator where it's just a bunch of people doing it, it's the appeal of it being goats. Yeah, same here. It's like it looks like fun, especially if you want to just bullshit around with a bunch of friends. Yeah, look, it looks like the perfect game. But that's just it. There's nothing else, anything to it. And the other thing is, once you played all that, that's done. Because I mean, I would assume I would have heard something by now saying Goat Simulator 3 dropping something like that. The fact that they made a Goat Simulator 3 is all the proof you need. So yeah, you can get games like that, but then you can turn right around the corner, and then you can get games like Stray. Stray is adorable. I do want to play it. Haven't yet, but I've seen everything. And the fact that you can control a cat, yeah. I love seeing the little videos of them like having their cats watch it on the big screen, and then the cats all hop off when the counters, and the real life cat tries to do it as well and just bangs into the TV. It's like, no, 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 you can't join them. More than likely, they've all left. Yeah, no, they're all gone. Alright, we'll keep going. I still think like the last weird, crazy, funny game that was actually doable that I played was Saints Row 4. Not that rebrand shit they tried to do. That was bad and just plain awful. Oh, I saw that. For a second, I swear I saw what I thought was a fox. But if it is a fox, it's going to be really difficult to see, especially from here. Oh, no, wait, it was a fox. I could have sworn it was silver, though. And it's a female either way. Down, down. Until I can confirm that there is no male there. Don't want to spook him just yet. Alright. Flatten that all out. Okay. It could just be her. It might just be. And she runs there. I don't see anything. I swear it looked like it was just a silver. Better vantage in here. But yeah, no, Saints Row 3 and 4 were absolutely hysterically awesome. And then the Gats Out of Hell, that one. That was a great DLC as well. And then I don't know what they came up with. People would love this second idea. And it was bad. Alright, there we go. God, why did you... Really? Okay, nope, there we go. 50, 75. 25, 50. Too far. But, we got her. Yep, nope, she's down. Alrighty. With those two shots, I'm pretty sure everything around us is gone, so we can go ahead and run. Blue sheep. Okay, so these are the two that we saw trekking across the area before. And then the other one who distracted us. Ow. Damn. You never realize how far away your shots really are until you see where you took them. Grossness. Alright. Okay, no. According to this, it was only the one fox in the area. Don't remember what it's called, but there's a game where one person plays the hunter and the rest play a deer, and you have to find the deer or hide from the hunter. Oh, is this the one? I think it's called Oh Deer. Is this the one where the deer have the ability to fart to jetpack themselves further ahead? Ah, shit, right there. It came out fairly recently? Yeah, I think that's called Oh Deer. Nicely done, dog. 4 points. Ah, no vital organ. We hit the foot? And the second one was... The second one didn't even hit. That's a fucking derpy face if I ever seen one. Die. What happened? I feel funny. 4.12 kilograms at a 4.29 trophy rating. Bronze stamp, 901 in cash. Alright. Well, because of our little run-in, those guys won't stick around. So come on, dog. We're going this way. Yeah, no, that looked like an absolutely hilarious team game. And you have to, like, eat the magic mushroom throughout the forest to keep your hunger down, because if you get too hungry, your stomach rumbles and the hunter can pick you up by that way. And the hunter has, like, a bunch of little things that he can do to help detect which ones are fake and which ones are real. And at the end of it, if the hunter doesn't find you in time, you turn into Wendigos and kill the hunter. Sounds like a great time. Speaking of Wendigos, there actually is a game that did a pretty good story on them, which is why earlier when we were on the Angler, I was so confused when the person said I was raised by Wendigos. You don't know how Wendigos are made, do you? Or, okay, I'll just say the way that I was taught when I first originally heard the story, and then like my own little digging into it as well. The Wendigo is not necessarily a monster, but a spiritual manifestation. When you're trapped in certain locations where you the option of cannibalism is on the table, Wendigoism, which is the actual thing for it, is where the person is psychotically breaking and they think, I have to eat in order to survive, but I know what will become of me, and so I'll become a monster when I do this, and eventually when they do eat, they quote-unquote become monsters because I have eaten the flesh of another human. Yeah, no, don't do that, folks. Do not resort to cannibalism if you can avoid it, because another thing that you should know, all those chemicals we put on our body, they're not going to taste good. Well, I don't know. I think I'm a very ravishing meal myself. But that's my own personal opinion. Anyway, yeah, so like everything we just wash ourselves with, everything we eat, and all that sweat that builds up, everything we do, it will not make us taste good. So, I don't know, maybe that's where they get it from. Another fox. There are so many foxes here. Why are there so many foxes? But hey, I'm not a cannibal, so what do I know about cannibalism? Or am I? Dun dun dun. Nah. Nah. I think cannibalism for pleasure is definitely one of those cardinal sins against humanity in my eyes. Cannibalism for survival, okay. I understand. We can talk about this. Holy fuck, stay the fuck away from me. You know, that kind of stuff. It's like what happened to those missionaries in Papua New Guinea. It's all like, I'm going to go over there and spread the word of God. It's like, you realize they're cannibals, right? Their forte for cannibalism is to invite people who are absolute strangers into their home, feed them full meal, and then eat them afterwards. Yeah. No one ever likes to talk about why the missionaries were so desperate to try and convert them, because they honestly thought that they were saving them. It's like, no, don't eat the flesh of your enemy. Why not? It's like, the fact that you have to even say that is probably why. This conversation took a weird turn. At one point we were talking about foxes, and then we were talking about Goat Simulator and Saints Row and deer farting to evade a hunter that was chasing them. And then somehow that led to cannibalism. Conversations are weird. Come on. There you go. Oh my god, it just keeps on climbing. I'm thinking it's rather cool right now, but I'm just kind of afraid to get away from my fan to see what the real heat is like. Because supposedly today was supposed to be hotter than yesterday, but this morning it was fairly chill. But that's also the morning, and the mornings here are strange because it gets so humid here because of everything being burned off from the night dew. It kind of gives you like a false feeling of comfort. So like the humidity is just enough and being burned off quick enough to where it's not suffocating you, but it's also chilling you down and making you kind of ignoring the actual heat that's really rising with it. Oh, speaking of, spray the eyes. Yes, there we go. Nothing but sheep and foxes out in these hills. That's a rock. You know one game I do miss though? A game called Black and White 2. It was a God Simulator game, but it was like the best God Simulator game ever. You're essentially just a floating hand, and you have your two consciences on you. You have your good, your angel for your good, and your devil for your evil. And the thing is like they're in disagreement and they may bicker with each other, but they are always on your side. They are always trying to help you and never trying to steer you a wrong way. They just say, you can do this, and they list the pros and cons for each side. And it's a shame that they only give you the Greek culture to play with in it, so that is sad, because they added in the Norse, the Japanese, and the Aztecs. And in the game, it's like the Aztecs are the big evil empire that has risen into power while you were asleep, because in the first Black and White, you led your Greek people to prosperity, yada yada yada. You went to sleep because people no longer prayed to you because you were no longer needed. And that is just, they were saying to this, it kind of got weirdly deep in some ways. It's like, this is the cycle of a god. You are only alive when you are needed. It is not good, but it is not bad either. Of course, they sprinkle in their weird little dash of humor in it as well. You got the singing Norse brewers who are all on these islands, and you have to throw the ale barrels over to the other islands so the brothers can finish the beer. But then you get other things where it's all like, oh, you have to sacrifice a 21-year-old man to a bunch of witches in the Aztec Isles, and they'll give you a very powerful buff. The problem is, they don't tell you this. You have to discover it, because this is before all the little data mining and tracking hacker cheaters just figuring everything out right away. No. You had to figure this out. So literally went through every single person I had age-wise and just sacrificed them until I found the number. Turned out it had to be a 21-year-old man. And it had to be a man as well, so you can't just throw in a 20-year-old woman. You got magic powers, you had temples, and the best part was you got your own creature, your avatar, quote-unquote. And it was really cool because the avatar was between 4 choices, between a tiger, a wolf, a cow, or an orangutan. And it's some interesting choices that you can have with them. You could be really supportive, give them belly scratches, feed them, and train them to do things to help your city prosper. On the other hand, you can also beat them up if they do anything bad, or if you just want to beat them up. What the hell is that? Why is that mountain green? That's coming through on the stream side, right? It is. But when I zoom in, it doesn't. My immersion has been ruined once again. Oof. Look at the time. It is time for us to sign off, folks. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and leave you to look at that green mountain off in the distance. And that is it for today, folks. This has been called the Wild Wednesday. We're getting the hang of the angler more and more. Still looking for my salmon. We'll get it eventually. And over here, we had a couple false mythicals. Sad, but progress in the main mission. And just climbing more and more of these fucking hills. But that'll be for next week. Tomorrow we'll be back at the same time with some Victoria 3 and the Santiagan people, and then going on to Helldivers 2, which had its Escalation of Freedom update happen today. Or yesterday, actually. So that'll be fun to check out. New enemies, from what I'm hearing. Shout out, of course, to Gruesome Dread, Weewoo, and to Les for the follow. Thank you so much for dropping on by and sharing the love of the game. Hope to see you again later. Hope you have a good morning, good night, wherever it may be. Hope you keep it warm or cold, whichever it is you prefer. You all know what I prefer. Say with me. Neither! Because fuck that heat and toes and tiles don't mix. So until then, goodbye.